Hello, Internet. I'm Finn, and today we're going to talk about something that I haven't had to talk about on here before. Usually, whenever I have these sit down videos and I say thank you a bunch of times, it's because you guys have done something for me, or I say thank you because of a milestone. But today, I'm saying thank you to an individual and their team. I'm saying thank you to Matthew Patrick, who everyone on the internet knows as MatPat. The man who's been running game theory, film theory, GT Live, food theory, style theory, and many other projects over the past 13 years. And he put out a statement yesterday on Twitter alongside a video yesterday on YouTube talking about the fact that March 9th is his last batch of theories. He is retiring as host of all of those shows. And I watched the video yesterday, and I read the statement a couple times, and me and my best friend talked about it for a minute, but it didn't hit me until I woke up this morning. So not only do I just want to put out a basic thank you, Matt, for all you've done, I also want to personalize it. There's no chance in hell you see this, but I want to say it anyway, for my sake. I started watching MatPat whenever I was 6 years old. And I've watched him pretty much ever since. I can't say I've watched every single episode of every show the man's ever made, but I've been here and listening and present, especially with GT Live, which has been a passionate thing for me, because it's just Matt sitting down and talking with somebody about something that he genuinely cares about without having too much editing or anything behind it. It's just him talking. Which is why I like this sort of thing where I just sit and talk. But it's started to hit me finally what that means, because of course game theory and film theory and all that, it's still happening with new hosts who are people that Matt trusts, therefore I trust. But it's like saying goodbye to like someone who's going off to like college or whatever, you know? Because like Matt has stated multiple times, he's not like leaving forever. He's gonna be there, but it's like saying goodbye to somebody who you won't see for a while. And when I started watching a lot of the people who I still watch to this day, MatPat, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, well, he wasn't actually on the platform at the time that this happened, but like during the time where I was starting to get into YouTube, I was having some of the worst times of my life because of family issues. And maybe someday I'll sit down and talk about all those family issues, but for right now, I'll just leave it at I didn't have a very fruitful childhood, and a lot of not good stuff happened. And one of the things that helped me get over that were certain YouTubers. MatPat specifically really helped me feel better about my lack of intelligence, because I try to give myself a big vocabulary to sound smarter, but I'm not a very smart person. And watching game theory and film theory and all those shows made me feel a lot better about it made me feel a lot better about my lack of intelligence, because people were trying to teach me using things that I did care about. Rather, it was teaching me psychology through Mario, or the statistics of like how a teleportation ray would work, like that sort of thing. But Matt helped me through those hard times completely unintentionally. It's not like Matthew Patrick was specifically trying to help me, but it did help, and it was incredibly helpful in pushing me to learn and be better. And I try to be helpful in teaching other people things. Even though most people are smarter than me, I try to teach them something. Even people that are like my age, like my best friend and stuff, I still like teach them things that I know about, and I quiz them and stuff. And it's not because I randomly decided to do that. It's because of people like Matt. But he's helped so many people with so much. Whether it be him individually helping people, or his shows helping people, or him working with charities and stuff. Matt, you've helped so many people with so much, and I think the internet as a whole is going to miss you. It's going to miss your fun, witty, excitable personality. It's going to miss your ability to turn something as boring as basic arithmetic into something that nerds who just like video games would watch, or your ability to teach psychology through a movie, or something as stupid as measuring Luigi's penis size. Just that. The internet's going to miss that, and I know you're going to miss it. Thank you, Matt, for being a fun teacher to everybody when everything happened. Whether it was the first couple years of Game Theory, where it was you and a small team of people that you had met and trusted, or you now working with dozens of people on so much. Thank you for being that fun teacher during a pandemic where so many people had to try so much weird stuff to get things to work. You were still a constant in so many people's lives, including mine. Thank you. And I'm sorry if someone's watching this and it's like kind of hard because I keep going quiet for expanded periods. I don't want to get too emotional with this. Matt showed plenty of emotion in his video. I don't need to show a bunch in mine. 'Cause I could break down and cry right now and be like, "Oh, thank you, Matt," and I might do that, but I'm gonna try not to. But thank you, Matt, for everything you've done. And I can't wait for this next generation of people to show up and make learning fun for people. I think you have entertained and taught millions. And now I hope that all of those people you've entertained and taught will go on to teach and entertain more. And this might be the only time I get to say this as a video thing. And as cringe as it is, I just feel like it's appropriate. I genuinely think that all of those people you have taught and that you have entertained will go on to do the same. And that's just a theory. Whoa. A lame theory.